What is our ideal timeline for baby number 2? Have I ever lied as an influencer? I have. After birth, how was sex? Did it hurt? Did it feel different? I don't know if I'm crazy for that. What are my 5 top most best tips for creators if you really want to make money on social media? What was the first night home with the baby actually like? Do I miss life before having a baby? Oh my gosh, that's literally so embarrassing. I can't believe I'm telling you that. Get ready with me while I answer your juicy questions. Everything from did sex hurt after birth to regrets as a first-time mom to if I've ever lied as an influencer. Question 1 is, did anyone try to talk us out of getting married so young, since we got engaged at 18 and married at 19? No, they did not. I think I recall one person saying, why the rush? Like, you have all the time in the world, you're so young. But in my head, it was like, why wait? We know we're the one for each other. But really, no. I feel like there was hesitation. You could tell when you were telling people, they're like, oh, cool. Like hesitation, but no one was like directly like, you really shouldn't do that. Question number 2 is, did having a baby change our marriage? And 1000% in great ways and in not so amazing ways, I guess. I feel like our bond and love for each other has only gotten stronger. It's been amazing seeing him as a dad, and I feel like he would definitely say the same for me as a mom. But at the same time, we have a lot less quality time together, and a lot of our talking to each other is about the baby. So it's very different, but mostly in good ways. 3 is, what is something I struggle with but I don't talk about much? Definitely my weight and my body image postpartum. I've definitely made a couple posts sharing that I obviously haven't lost much of the weight, but I feel like I don't really say that I struggle with it. It's definitely been so hard. Pretty much every morning when clothes don't fit, or I see myself in the mirror or in the shower, it is hard. It is really hard. I try to remind myself that my body is this way because I made a beautiful human being, and it's okay, it's normal, and I just gotta put in some work to getting my old body back. But man, is it hard, and have I struggled. Question number 4 is, have I ever lied as an influencer? I have. Probably not in the way you think I would. I'm not lying about products. I haven't lied about how much money I made, which I know so many influencers do both those things, and I literally could never. But something I have done is on my Instagram story when I'm like, oh, ask me questions or something, I've definitely gone onto my private account and asked questions for myself to answer, because sometimes no one's doing it and I'm like, I want to answer questions. Oh my gosh, that's literally so embarrassing. I can't believe I'm telling you that. I'm genuinely just sitting here being like, is there anything else I've done kind of like that? And I literally can't think of anything else or that I've lied about. Every single thing, like how much I've weighed, everything. I can't think of any single thing that I've like faked. I definitely have fallen into this influencer thing though, where it's like, oh, put this in the thumbnail to get you views. Not necessarily clickbait, like I'm not lying what's in the video, but I make it seem more dramatic or something. There was this one video where I posted myself taking a pregnancy test, and in the video I say I'm postpartum, so I know I'm less likely to get pregnant. There were a ton of comments saying breastfeeding is not birth control, which I know it's not. I've just heard that you're less likely to get pregnant. But I got a ton of comments, which made the video go viral. So in another pregnancy video, I had said the same thing. I know I'm less likely to get pregnant because I'm breastfeeding. 1, I still have heard that's true. Like, I'm not just making that up. But 2, I know it could get more comments, possibly get another viral video. I feel like that's okay to do. Y'all, I'm just trying to make a little extra money so I can stay home, okay? Is doing social media actually worth it? It's a lot for a little bit. I've worked insanely hard on my content for 3 years. Every single day, it's so much research, it's so much recording, editing, posting, emailing brands. It is a lot, and I feel like people think it's easier than it is. I'm not saying it's a hard job at all. It's probably one of the easiest jobs out there, but it's not necessarily easy. And for how much work I put in, sometimes the outcome, the money, it's not really worth it, honestly. But I love it. I love what I do. Even if I didn't make money from this, I would still probably do it just because I love making videos. It's definitely one of those things where you gotta be patient and the money will come with time. To me, yes, it is worth it because I'm making better money now after 3 years. And again, it's something I love to do. If I didn't love to do it, heck to the no, it wouldn't be worth it. What are my 5 top most best tips for creators if you really want to make money on social media? I'm gonna share 5 juicy tips, not the good lighting, good quality content, be interesting. Like, we know that. post on every single platform, and when I say that, I'm not just saying TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, Facebook, Threads, literally everything under the sun. Be a little controversial, get those comments rolling, ask questions in the video, anything you can to get comments rolling. Right before you're about to post on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, go engage with other creators for like 5-10 minutes, and then right after you post, do the same. It's definitely time consuming, but that's how you're gonna get the most engagement for realsies. And the more engagement, the more the video will get boosted, the more views. So honestly, that's like the best thing you can do. I know it's not the most convenient, but it's also fun watching other people's videos and supporting other creators. Make money from as many sources as you can. Like I'm saying, sign up for Amazon Storefront, LTK, again, all the social platforms, get monetized on TikTok, do TikTok shop, sell digital files on Etsy, anything you can think of. My last tip would be share your content. For every TikTok reel you post, add it to your story. Take a screenshot of the video where it shows like the hook, the text, what the video is about. Put that in your story and say new video posted. So instead of them watching it on your story, they actually go watch the post. Post your YouTube thumbnails to Threads, Facebook, Pinterest, your stories, link it. Post all your Facebook posts into relevant groups. Question 7 is, how do I deal with hate comments? And honestly, I feel so lucky here because I am a sensitive gal, like so incredibly sensitive. But for some reason, hate comments have never gotten to me thus far. I genuinely don't know why. I think before I started, I just told myself like, hey, people are hateful. I always see these other YouTubers I watch and stuff say how many hate comments they get. So I kind of just expected it, I guess, and I was ready for it before it even started. If for some reason, I don't know, I feel like if they were to get to me, I would stop reading them, but I just don't think that's happened yet. Like I just read them and I'm like, okay, I laugh about it, I send it to my husband. I just know it's people who already don't like their life, they're upset, they're sad, they're taking it out on me. And it's just more engagement for my video, which means more views and more money for me. So I just appreciate it, honestly. And if I were to ever struggle with it too, I would definitely just pray about it, block people, you know. What did birth contractions feel like? I totally was so curious before I had them. I think so many people say they're like period cramps, but way worse. And I disagree. It is like a little cramping with pressure, with tightening and squeezing, and I didn't realize how much it would be from like all the way wrapped around back, and it would be like, oh, it's kind of hurting, and then be like really, really bad, and then it would kind of get a little better, and then it's like, oh, really, really bad again. If you are gonna compare them to period cramps, it's like 100 times worse, not just like double the pain. And that's coming from someone who has terrible period cramps. I think that is all the makeup I'm gonna do, so we're just gonna chat now. Question 9 is, after birth, how was sex? Did it hurt? Did it feel different? And no. I think they recommend you wait 6 weeks after giving birth to do that again, and I was scared. I had tore. It was so bad down there. Stunned. So I was like, heck to the no, we're waiting longer than 6 weeks. I think we ended up waiting like 10 weeks. And honestly, when we did it, it didn't hurt, which was surprising. Like it didn't hurt at all. And it didn't feel any different for me. I asked my husband, who's very honest with me, like we are so beyond, we're brutally honest with each other. And he said, no, it didn't feel different. Question 10, what was the first night home with the baby actually like? What did it look like? Girl, I didn't get no sleep. So much worrying, so much tiredness. It was horrible. Baby wouldn't sleep. I was just feeling not myself. I got like no sleep. I was so excited, so tired, so nervous. I was so tired though, I fell asleep while breastfeeding in the bed. But thankfully my husband was right there, and then I never breastfed in the bed again because I was terrified after that. How has it been since quitting my job, being a stay-at-home mom? It has been so nice, but there are some downsides. I definitely loved being at home more. I definitely love the more flexibility, especially with my husband's schedule. It's like we can do whatever, whenever, when he's off, instead of having to work around both our schedules. I can see him more, my dogs more, my baby more. The only thing is I was already bad about getting out of the house, but work would like force me to get out, go interact with other people, get out, move around, and now I'm even stuck at home more. Obviously I could go out if I wanted to, I'm just really bad at it, but that's on me. Question 12 is, how did my dogs react when bringing the baby home? They were really excited at first, but I definitely think they have gotten depressed. It is actually so sad, and I didn't realize how sad I'd be because of it, but you can just tell they are different. Like they're like, we still try to give them as much attention as possible, but you can just tell, I feel like they're like laying around more. They just go lay in their kennels, which they never used to do ever. They would never go lay in their kennels, and now I see them in there all the time. If anyone has any tips for that, let me know. But like I said, I try to do a bunch. I get them new toys, I give them treats, we play with them. They're just sad, I think. 13, what is something I said I would never do as a parent, but I do? Put my baby younger than a year old in front of a TV for sure. I put on a low stimulation, quiet video sometimes, put him in front of it so I can just quickly eat or do something. I never put him there for long, but I definitely think I wouldn't do that at all. But I do. 14, do I miss life before having a baby? My dream since forever was to be a mom. That's all I wanted to be. I wanted babies. I wanted to be a mom. So I'm just living the dream right now, honestly. But once in a while on hard days, I will be like, I miss a little bit just being able to like go out, do whatever, take a nap when I wanted. That's a big one. Sometimes your girl just needs a nap and I can't now, but I don't really like miss it, but once in a while I miss just like a little bit of peace and quiet. But I would never trade it for anything in the world. Like my Levi is so worth it. What are some of your waitress story times? I should talk about these more often. I'll just share 2 that come to mind right away. But one, there were these 2 girls in a booth. I think I had to check their ID for drinks, so I think they were just about 21, around that age, and they had their phone pressed up against like the wall of the booth. So it's like phone, 2 girls, me, like I was in front of the phone. And when I walk over, the first thing the one girl says is, "She's famous," and points to her friend. And I'm like, okay. And so I'm just like, cool. And then the whole time they're on live. Every time I go over to the table, I'm in front of the camera, they're on live, and I'm just there taking their orders. Like I gotta take their orders, check in on them, clear their dishes, all on live. And apparently this girl was famous. But man, were they rude, and they left me a $0 tip. So there was this one time that this lady wanted room temp water. When I asked what she wanted to drink, room temp water. I get water from the machine, no ice, give it to her too cold. I'm like, what does she want me to do? I put like a little warm water in there. It wasn't good enough. Like we went back and forth. I was trying to make this room temp perfect water for her. That was something else. Last question is, what is our ideal timeline for baby number 2? We do want them close together. I'm ready whenever. Honestly, I think I would like to get pregnant at the end of spring or in the summer. Somewhere in between 8 months and 12 months postpartum, maybe. I don't know if I'm crazy for that. If you guys have any questions you want me to answer in a future Q&A, just drop them down below. And thank you so much for watching.